Hello, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. I am happy to meet you wherever you are. Everyone, this is Coach D, and I am back with the 23% challenge. Now, in our introduction video, we talked about the essence of the 23% challenge. Now, my duty is to define exactly what it really entails. So today is actually the very first day of the 23% challenge, and today, ladies and gentlemen, is Nature Day. Love Nature Day. So let's get a little more into it. Nature Day is your planning day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Nature Day is probably going to be the easiest day because this is an opportunity for you to sit down with pen and paper or pencil and paper and actually map out exactly what you would like to do and who you would like to do it with for the entire 7 days. So today being Tuesday, March 1st, 2016, I want to welcome everyone to Nature Day. Now, as you can see here in the picture, yes, Nature Day is about interacting with nature. So, believe it or not, this has some very important significance, so I'll share that with you shortly. What are the benefits of Nature Day? Well, vitamin D, right? Gotta love it, gotta have it. Also, it helps with keeping your eyes healthy, improves sleep, clean air into your lungs, all right? Grounding. Now, what's grounding? Okay? Basically, grounding is allowing the earth to transfer a little bit of its energy into your body. Now, don't fret, don't worry, don't be scared, all right? It's good for you, okay? And also, Nature Day, or shall we say being outside, does positively impact your psychological health. So now let's get into the details of Nature Day. All right, so what you want to do, or what I've done, okay, for Nature Day is I set aside at least 1 hour. Now, to be completely honest with you, because in the introduction I said that I would, I'm offering 100% transparency here. It didn't take me a complete hour to do this. However, I did go outside, and where I live next to a lake or pond. And so it was very easy for me to do this. Now, if you don't live next to a lake or next to a pond or next to the beach, then just simply go outside, okay? You definitely want to do this alone with no technology. So no cell phones, no laptop computers, no headphones. Just become one with nature. After all, we are a part of nature. But unfortunately, technology likes to take us away from nature. But with the 23% challenge, I'm encouraging us, but of course myself, to get back to nature. Honestly, I don't spend a lot of time outside, so I figure this would be one way to keep me motivated to get my butt outside. Now, what's important is that you interact with at least 2 of nature's elements. So let's first talk about what are the elements. We have fire, we have water, we have wind, and of course we have earth. So by me going to sit outside, I interacted with, water, because I was viewing the water. I didn't have to get into the water to interact with it, but at least I saw it. I took my shoes off so that my feet could be in contact with the ground. Remember, there's a transfer of energy going on there, and that's healthy for the body. And of course the wind was blowing, so I was able to get some fresh air, some fresh oxygen into my lungs. And so what I was able to do with my pen and paper was to sit down and actually write out everything that I want to do this week. So in Nature Day, you want to really think about how you can become a better person. So first, we need to figure out what we're going to do for Money Day. All right. Now, later on, I'll give you more specific information about the different types of activities that you can do for Money Day. You also want to decide who you will show gratitude towards, because remember, there is a gratitude day. All right. What you want to do is write down the person's name, and you want to think about how you can tell them how much you appreciate them. Next up is Love Day. Love Day is for you, or for me, okay, to figure out what random act of kindness you would like to do. Now, for Forgiveness Day, I have two options, right? I can either forgive someone or I can ask for forgiveness. For Exercise Day, you got to plan your exercise routine. Now, I do understand that some people already have a gym membership. Some people may already go to a spinning class or a Zumba class. But this is the 23% challenge. And so part of the challenge is to do something new, to do something different, to do something that you've never done before. So me, I'm a gym rat. I love lifting weights. So for my exercise day, I'm going to do something other than go to the gym and lift weights. And last but not least, you need to figure out what you're going to do for Wealth Day. You need to figure out what you are going to do in order to create your wealth experience. So with that being said, like I said, I'm going to offer transparency. So here is how I have my week set up. All right. For Money Day, I'm going to go and get my free credit report. Okay, we all know that we're offered at least one free credit report with our credit score every year. So I'm going to use Money Day as an opportunity to take advantage of that. On Love Day, my random act of kindness is going to be me giving blood. Now, believe it or not, I've never given blood. I've kind of been afraid to do it. But you know what? I'm going to kick fear to the side and live and give, which is more important. So I actually have a good friend who I think still works at a blood bank. So I'm going to contact him and figure out what time I can go in order to give blood. For my Gratitude Day, all right, I didn't decide on one person. I decided on two people who happen to be a husband and wife. So it'll kind of be like one person, but ultimately I want to let them know just how appreciative I am. Now, for Gratitude Day, you want to state at least 3 reasons why you really appreciate that person or people. So here are the 3 reasons that I would like to talk to Martin and Jimena about. Okay, number 1. A few years ago, after my mom passed away, I was almost homeless. I didn't have a place to stay, and they were gracious enough to offer me their home. And so for that, I cannot thank them enough, and I don't think I ever officially did. So I want to use Gratitude Day to share that with them. I was there for almost 2 months, maybe even 3 months, sleeping on their couch. But I am eternally grateful to have them in my life. The second reason I appreciate them is after I had my event, the heart attack, all right, I needed a place to recover. So they opened up their doors as well as their house to accommodate me for a whole week, making sure that I took my medicine, that I ate well, that I rested well. They had a pool, so I had access to water, and it was just a great, loving environment. And the third reason why I really appreciate them is because they exposed me to, and this is many years ago, but they actually exposed me to a completely different culture. They invited me to go to Lima, Peru, and that was the first time I had ever been outside of the U.S. So to go to a country that's in South America, where the predominant language is Spanish, I don't speak Spanish, but it was really, really good to experience different traditions, a different culture, see different people, So those are the reasons that I want to talk with him about. Now, for Forgiveness Day, and this is something that I had to think long and hard about, and I think that for some people it's going to be a little difficult, but what I would like to share with everyone is that Forgiveness Day is not about forgetting, it's not about condoning, it's more about becoming free. Becoming free of negativity, becoming free of anger and resentment and hatred. And I know that for myself, this is something that I need to do. So rather than forgive someone, on Forgiveness Day, I plan to ask for forgiveness. The person that I need to seek forgiveness from is my niece. Her name is Brianna. I love her dearly. A few years ago, after my mom passed away, there was money that was left over, and some of the money was supposed to go to my niece. Instead, it came to me, and rather than me giving her the money, I actually used it. In retrospect, I did need the money at the time. Now, as a way to, I guess, alleviate some of the guilt that I had for that, I actually decided to repay my niece in the form of me paying her cell phone bill. I did that for about a few years actually, because I kept track of the exact amount of money that I took, and so I wanted to basically pay her cell phone bill, and every month I would deduct the cell phone bill from the total in which I was supposed to give her. So I want to sit her down and I want to talk to her and tell her why I did it, and basically ask for forgiveness. For my exercise day, like I said before, I'm a gym rat. I love hitting the weights, but I want to do something new, something different. So for exercise day, I'm going to take a kickboxing class. All right, I've never done it. Seems pretty cool, so why not? And last but not least, for my wealth day, right, because I want to create a wealth experience, is I'm going to visit a Cadillac dealership. For those of you who don't know, Cadillac is my favorite brand of car. I love Cadillac. My grandmother had a Cadillac. My aunties had a Cadillac. So growing up, that became my favorite brand of car. And so now that I'm older, I still love Cadillacs. And so I want to go and see the cars, but understand something. The wealth experience, it's not about visiting the car dealership. It's not about being in the car. It's not about seeing the car. It's really about the feeling that I will have once I'm at the dealership, once I'm sitting inside the car. And so it's that feeling that I want to nurture. It is that feeling that I want to enjoy. It is that feeling that I would like to have every single day of my life. So I'm going to say something that may shock some people, but it's a 23% challenge. It's about doing something new, something different. So while I'm there enjoying my wealth day experience, I'm going to fall in love. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said it. I'm going to fall in love with that feeling of what it feels like to have that Cadillac, of what it feels like to drive that Cadillac. You see? And that feeling will help perpetuate other good feelings. And yes, I do believe in the law of attraction. So yes, if I feel good, then I will attract more goodness. So let's remember that the 7-day vegan challenge is in full effect, right? So remember, guys, all right, for the 7-day vegan challenge, these are some of the things that we want to eat and drink. So vegetables, yes. Fruits, yes. Nuts and seeds, yes. Legumes, all types of beans, all types of peas. Eat them, eat them, eat them. And drink lots and lots of water, right? Perhaps a gallon a day. Now, what not to eat. Stay away from the meat. Stay away from the animal products. Stay away from the processed foods. Stay away from processed beverages. All right. I know I can do it. I've had trouble doing it in the past. For the month of January and for the month of February, I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit. But this time, I'm going to put forth my best effort in order to be steadfast and to be unmovable. All right, and let's remember our take-home message, ladies and gentlemen, right? Let's eat well. Let's provide our body with the nutrients that we need so that we feel well. And when we feel well, we can think well. And when we think well and we feel well and we eat well, guess what? We're able to do well. All right, so it's all connected, okay? So there are going to be more videos to come. All right, so follow me on this journey. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see the results. Thank you. And remember, eat well, feel well, think well, do well. This is Coach D signing out.